Okay, so this is a part two to the Discord downfall thing. So I actually talked to some um people that used to be mods. I talked to a person that used to be a co-owner. Well, now he's a co-owner, but he was a mod before he got kicked by one of the pedos. Okay, so I'm just gonna scroll through my chats because we don't got all day to scroll through this because it is bedtime for me. You can read it if you want. I had to go copy paste all this one by one. So if you just want to read through it, then you can do that. I am not gonna be going through any of these pictures or anything because they get me off of YouTube real quick. Um, so I kind of put in a summary of what all of them said, and one of them this summary here too, and I just put some pieces together. Um, so we're just gonna go through this about what happened. I guess it started with someone finding Rand's. Rand is a where's that? I'll go ahead and find it real quick in here too. He's a Japanese. He is a teacher in Japan. Um, they found his Facebook account, which was public, and shared it within the server. This is the guy that I talked to up here, so you'll probably see it if you go back and look at it. But this led to admins demodding because they shared it within the server. One of the helpers in the server who supplied a lot of the pics around Ito. Ito is he's the guy that you've probably been hearing about having like terabytes of stuff. Another moderator is named Hunk. I have not tried to contact him yet, but I have tried to contact Ito. But in here, up here, I could not, um, contact him. But where was it? Before Hazard was banned, they post Hazard. I spoke to him. He's one of the guys who gave me more information that you'll see up top if you go back and look. He was banned. They posted the screenshots included buys. One of the other problem people saying the F slur and other statements, including rape jokes. Ito saying the N word and defending his use of it, and pictures of Rand telling his high school students to draw Yuri and Yaoi. But down here, you'll probably get more context on that. After the screenshots were posted, they started spreading quickly, and the admins started banning people within the Dokkan server to cover it up. The guy who wrote this, which was, I think it was this guy right here. Yeah, it was Sun. He's another one of the guys that I talked to, and they gave more context. But where was I? Yeah, after the screenshots were posted, they started to spread quickly, and the admins started banning people within the Dokkan server to cover it up. Sun then got the idea to start sharing the images on the Dragon Ball Legends Discord server, as many users that were in the Dokkan server also talked in these servers, as they have Dokkan channels as well. This led to Dokkan. This led to people from the Legends server spam the images in the Dokkan server, and things got very chaotic. That's when everything started going to crap, because this was almost 1 hour before the with the owner at the time, which was, I forget who it was, said they're closed down the server. That's like an hour. This was like an hour before, I think. What really made this escalate as much as it did was Buys makes an announcement post pinging everyone in the server with 60,000 members and basically say, "Don't talk about this pick." I think I was actually pinged in this too. That's why I am actually. That's why I know about it now. You can probably guess that this did not help. Yeah, it did not. The main issue was that they are trying to cover it up instead of just apologize. So that's why people kept pressing. Eventually, buys. I'll say buys gave up after another hour or two and announced that the server was going to be shut down, which was kind of stupid. Just leave the server, don't shut down. And him and Rand quickly left the server after that without giving any additional statements or letting anyone call them out anymore. But not before Ito was given the role. Kind of a weird guy. Nothing like nothing not illegal though, just a very disturbing guy. He was given the role of admin, so basically he was basically the owner. As far as anyone knows, Ito wasn't chosen specifically as they have planned to eventually delete the server within the week anyways. He simply volunteered himself and was chosen. When the screenshots that outed him as a racist, the pictures that show Ito in possession of terabytes of porn, but nothing showed him owning porn to underage children. Nothing showed it. These pictures here were sent to me by a person out there. I don't put it up here, do I? No. Because it was just showed to me. But, this is both the pictures, and you could probably interpret that by, I don't know. It's just, all this is just a really weird guy. No evidence to Ito being a pedo, just allegations. People just found it suspicious that he would have that much adult content downloaded, which it is very weird. A few days passed to today where now Circle is the one of the new co-owners of the server, has essentially claimed ownership of the server. He seems like a nice guy. Ito is now demoted. He's not kicked or anything. People want him kicked, just banned, but he was not kicked, he was just demoted, which is crazy. And the server is reopened, with Buys and Ran being gone completely. Buys and Ran were not very popular among the server population, but since the initial raid night, which was when everything went down, of everyone spamming the screenshots, the server was quiet. As after that, all text channels were removed. Yeah, I was there. Everything started disappearing. By Bison ran before they left, and Circle with the other mods and the point have essentially remade the server. I did check it out. Some. I mean, you can start texting in some of the chats now, but I mean, I tried to see if anybody was still talking about it. Apparently nobody is talking about it anymore, which is, I guess, is good now. For more, yeah, this is where the Ran thing. It's up to your own interpretation. For more context, for an argument for Ran not being a pedo, Ran is a teacher in Japan. On Valentine's Day, they were meant to draw couples, and he asked them to draw same-sex couples instead. Which is, I mean, like, you shouldn't bring that into a classroom, which is a -1 point for him. Japan doesn't understand the LGBT terminology they use in the West, so in the United States or whatever, just say anywhere besides their culture. So he asked them to draw Yuri and Yaoi. To Westerners, doujinshi, I guess I say it, means porn, but in Japan it means a fan comic, which is kind of, I guess, I mean, I can see it get confused because you're not from here. It's not the same meaning. Not inherently sexual. Same things with Yuri and Yaoi. It's just lesbian and gay respectively for us. They were uncomfortable because it wasn't just straight couples. I mean, you shouldn't bring that into, I don't think you should bring that into, classrooms, but, I mean, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it now. Take this as you wish. It could just be a simple mistake, but I am no one to push who is good and who is bad. So Ran is, like, in the middle. Because, like, at the same time, it's a culture difference, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I guess that's the whole thing. I know, I did contact Oni, the guy that does the long form content, and I sent him this whole thing right here to see if it can help him do his whole like documentary thing when it comes out, probably next like week maybe. But yeah, I can't show these none of these images really besides these two bottles right here because you don't really have anything bad in them. But yeah, leave a comment, like, subscribe, because this is probably one step. Well, no, because of the other server of like an app K from what happened was last time. But yeah, just leave a comment. Think what you think about this. In the last video, kind of about this stuff, a lot of people voiced their opinions about how it's plagued with stuff like this, and it's sad about how people in power have this mindset. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. I can't really do anything about it besides just push them out. Hopefully, the next people aren't like this. But that should draw conclusions. So this probably won't be making another video on this unless like something like major groundbreaking happens. So I guess that's it. Adios.